Crispy season!
Once more from the top.
It's crispy season! Hey everybody! Welcome to regular Crispy Day observed here on the Mighty Loading Ready Run Video Entertainment Network. My name's Ian.
Hi, I'm Corey.
And we're at, this is it. This is not Tuesday, as you might believe it to be. This is, in fact, still Sunday of substantial buzz.
Yeah, it's really bad. I think it's the induction stove.
It's probably the induction stove.
Probably the induction
I'll
stove.
pull myself back to the edge here, and we're just waiting for the oil to heat up because, as is our tradition here on the Loading Ready.
So bad. I might want to grab the shotgun.
Do you want to shotgun me? Okay.
Yeah. I'll just keep that muted and grab the
good.
shotgun.
Yeah,
Sorry, chat, for the egregious sounds that you just witnessed.
So, yeah, on regular Crispy Day, as you may know, it is our want to celebrate the...
I have you muted.
You're right, you have me muted. See,
I know that you're trying to make things happen.
just trying to keep things rolling.
Yeah, except
That doesn't work.
no. Oh my god. All right. And then I need this. Why is it like this? Why is it always like this? It's always like this. Okay, that's in tight. It's pointing at Ian.
Yep, hello, hi, this is Ian. Speaking words to you from within my mouth hole.
All right, how's that, chat?
Hopefully that's better. Great. Ow, wait, nope. Get in there, microphone, come out. Yes, thank you. Great. Hey, everybody! It's regular Crispy Day!
Woo!
Observed here on the Mighty Loading Ready Run Video Entertainment Network. My name's Ian.
Perfect the first time.
And you're Corey, and we are here to enjoy and celebrate the aspects of crispiness that are regular. We don't want our, extra crispy's nice. You know, it's nice to have an extra crispy piece of chicken, a tonkatsu every now and then, you know, maybe some chips. Love me a good kettle chip sometimes of the year. But those are all things that are very extra crispy and are marked as such.
I'm gonna try adding a noise suppression.
Sure. And it's time for us to enjoy the aspects of crispiness that are regular, that don't go above and beyond, but still have a place in our culinary world. And usually we like to celebrate this on the 20th, it's the 17th. 17th of September is in fact regular Crispy Day, but sometimes we have to observe as it's not a bank holiday.
Sometimes we can see it coming, but we can't quite get there.
Yeah, and there's a lot of stuff that happens on this channel on Tuesdays, so we can't exactly.
What could that possibly be?
Everything we do on Tuesdays. There's a lot of it. So we're whipping up some tempura. This is not a Tinker Tailor Soldier Fry, so I'm not going to walk you through the process, but we are on a cruise.
Yo-ho.
There we go. Wow. You ever get an egg that takes 4 hits to get open?
Skill issue.
You're a skill issue.
I am. Thank you for noticing.
So, Corey, what's your favorite crisp that's of the regular variety?
My favorite crisp is ketchup chip.
Okay.
That's not true. I used to love the ketchup. But nowadays I might be like a sour cream and onion type.
Ooh, that's a good flavor.
Yeah. I do also like the heavily salted, like salt and vinegar.
Mm-hmm.
The one that makes your tongue sweat and the roof of your mouth bleed.
You. Well, the reason I chose tempura for this year's regular crispy
Experience.
And by the way, if you want the recipe, we're using Kenji Lopez Alt's recipe for
For
tempura.
crispy?
For tempura from Serious Eats. So you can figure that out for that's an exercise to the viewer at home. But the reason I settled on tempura is it's weirdly one of those foods that, in my opinion, can't actually be made regular or extra crispy.
You wouldn't like double fry it?
No, because then it's just too much crisp and not enough good.
So you can make it.
You can, but then it ceases to be tempura. It becomes something else entirely. Like a super crispy crisp 'em up. You know, like
Yeah.
like what normal people have.
Do they?
I have a lot of space here. But that's okay. We need to. Can you take these chopsticks? These are for the eating.
I will eat these
These
chopsticks.
for the cooking. And then this what we're going to do here is we're going to lay it down with some paper towel underneath it. Because that'll help wick away the oil. And then
Wiki wiki.
if we keep it under the grill, with just allowing the paper towel to touch the foods, but keeping the grill in place to provide separation, that should wick the oil away better than if we didn't. So we're going to add that. We're going to add an amount of ice cold club soda, half a cup, to this egg mixture here. And then we're going to add frozen vodka, which is one of the great ways to keep your tempura batter effervescent and light, and importantly, regular crispy. I think I saw in chat there shrimp chips. I would call those a regular crispy item because I don't think you can make them
You don't think you can have extra shrimpy crisp?
extra shrimpy.
Alright. Regular shrimpy day is next month.
Corey, you can't just make up holidays like that.
No, especially not with October being so crowded.
Is shrimpy spooky?
Is shrimpy spooky? A lot of people find sea bugs spooky and yet delicious.
Good cold vodka. So we're just gonna combine this until just combined. I'm doing this quick because there's no reason to teach you about it. You know how to do things. You're not the Tinker Tailor Soldier Fry crowd.
You'd say the people that watch you don't know how to do things.
Not saying anything.
Brave statement, bold statement, strong stance.
I'm not saying anything. Okay. So the next step here is we need to whip up our tempura batter, and that's going to be, we want to add that and then do the whipping. This is what I found it works. So add, and then just
Devo.
barely combine. Still lumpy and smooth. And that's how you get good tempura batter. Not too much work involved. Okay, next up, we need to make sure that our oil is up to temperature. We want it to be around 355, which it's right there. That's frying temperature, folks, without even having to lift a finger. All right.
So you you have to lift the lid.
You do have to lift the lid. It's not the normal place where we cook, but it's working out. It's working out for us. All right, what do we got here on the docket? We've got kabocha, pumpkin. We've got yam. We've got some piman, which is
Like the G-Man, but
yeah, but
full of piss.
what do normal people call the piss pepper? Peppers, yes. Bell peppers. We got broccoli. And importantly, we've got renkon, our lotus root. And so we're just going to throw a few pieces of things in there into our batter, get things going, and then we'll be frying, folks.
we're gonna be frying so high. You won't even be able to see us coming.
Fry the sky. Don't be like that other guy. Shining finger. Everybody's got one. But don't give your shining finger to anyone else. That's a different song. That's so much more. Okay, so we're just going to drop things in here one by one and then give it a minute and get some stuff out. In there. Ooh, there you go. I have not par-cooked the pumpkin, but I have par-cooked the rencon and the potato because those are necessary to be pre-cooked just a little bit. What's up, Corey?
I think we need a new bot command.
What's the bot telling us?
Nothing, because explain piss pepper doesn't do anything.
Yes, I think you're right. I think you'll need to help out with that one. Given you're the piss pepper originator. Let's do 2 of those, a couple of these, some broccolis. Oh, I should set a timer for 40 seconds. You know what? Or I'll just eyeball it. Spiderize these.
It's weird how every time you make this recipe, it turns out different.
Exactly the same every time. We want them golden brown.
And not piss red.
No, 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 nothing should be piss red, especially your piss. If you have piss pepper piss, see a doctor. However, if you've got just regular pepper, well then, see a chef. Stacked.
I'd rather sue a chef.
Oof. Hey, here we go. I think these are just about ready. We've had to decrease them in.
You gotta grab the birthday spider and pull them out.
Yep. Soon. I think they're still goldening. Okay, this to me says still not quite done yet.
The bits.
Yeah. They come out.
Finally, we have bits on this show.
Okay. You know, I think that's looking good to me. Let's get those pieces of pumpkin and rencon out of there, and then let's do our second batch, and then we can have a little chat and chat and jump.
That's what I call them.
Your chat and jumps?
Yep.
With your friends?
What would a crispy drink be? I think like a dry, like a ginger ale, or
So this is something we talked about back in the original, the originator, regular crispy day, way back 5 years ago. Was the concept of a crisp drink, and I believe that was something that was, we thought, established by MC Fredalot and his song "Dude and Catastrophe," which is a song about the webcomic. What do you call that one? Akewood. And there's a line in that where one of the characters said he has one too many Stellas, and they all was crisp.
so just a cold beer.
Yeah, a cold beer can be crisp, I think is what we landed on. Again, based on previous research applied by Akewood and MC Frentalot.
Right. Chris Onstad.
Yes, thank you. Sure, what is he on?
Stad.
Okay. All right,
Probably be discussing more in 6 months for the irregular crispy day.
irregular crispy day.
Yeah.
What does that celebrate, Corey?
The other side of the coin. You know?
The crispy coin?
Yeah.
Yeah, ginger beer would be crisp. I would mess with that. Even a good cider Japanese or otherwise.
Jello with crunch. I don't know about that.
Well, that's just the 70s in salad form.
Yeah, what if we tempura fried like a Nintendo Switch or something?
I mean, we could. What's the least valuable cartridge we have here right now? We could literally deep fry a Nintendo Switch cartridge and put it in our mouths on air.
On a regular crispy day.
You're right. Yes. Actually, no. That would be making the cartridge extra crispy, which I think is against the tenets.
The tenants?
The tenets of regular crispy
I
day.
didn't know we had tenants.
Yeah, it's a word and a symbol.
Do we get rent?
No. You get a word and a symbol. It may unlock some doors for you, but it may also close some windows. So be careful.
Tex and I have celebrated regular crispy day at home in the past. Sometimes there's enough of Ian's snacks left over for me to enjoy. Sometimes I'm just actually off camera.
Oftentimes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's put the rest of some of these in here. 2 more Rencons, 2 more pumpkins. Broccolis?
Yes,
You
please.
love the broccolis.
I love
Let's do those.
broccolis.
And the rest can moulder as is.
Oh man. Damn, Beaks, if you've got a lot of ants, you could try frying them.
Ooh, those would probably not be good. Unless they're like the ants that hold the honey in their butts. In which case,
Honey butt ants.
they might explode in the fryer, though, so beware. Beware, fry with care. So it's looking pretty good here so far. What we got going on? Trying to get a little bit more batter in that broccoli so it doesn't be fried broccoli. Go.
Mm. Bitter. I find most ants sour. Like they're usually a bit of acidic.
How many ants are you eating? Like in sitting.
You know, it's really hard to count because they're very small.
Wait. You don't count your rice, do you?
No, exactly. Do you?
Maybe. Maybe since I got that model.
I'm to say Ian's still counting little plastic rice pieces to this day.
Okay, I'm gonna throw the last 2 pumpkins in here, and I think we'll let the yam and the pecan just suffer.
Yeah, we'll let them suffer.
Eh,
Ben Poish.
you know what? I can probably get the 1 pecan in there,
Oh.
and then we don't have to eat dinner. Or we can just have a light dinner of rice and miso soup, and maybe some salmon. Susie. Salmon song. Okay. How are they looking? Flip. Okay. Okie dokie. Everybody's having a good time. Right? Right? Chapulín fried rice. Okay, let's get those second to last guys out of the fryer here.
I'm a big fan of Chapel Roan.
Chocopellarone.
Chapeline Ronan. That's what I'm gonna settle on.
Chaps Ronan. Chumpadump.
Oh, we're playing Chumpadump now?
Lago. Chilago. Oop, one more pumpkin piece in there. Okay. Wow, this is,
That one's looking a little more crispy than the others.
yeah, it's just browner. Not any crispier.
We need a regular distribution of crispy, Ian.
That's not the regular and regular crispy.
Bell curve.
The R in regular crispy is not R.
Find R. What's P? Show me your P value.
It's the pepper. We've established that. It's pepper. Oh. We have fun here at Loading Ready Run, but be safe in the kitchen and in Studio A. I think I've used up as much of the batter as I'm going to be able to get in.
Yeah,
I did a good job.
you did a good job.
And then it smells a bit like frying in here now.
No one's gonna ask any questions tomorrow, certainly.
I mean, I'll be here to answer them, so. I really like this this induction cooker though, because it's just kept that that frying oil at exactly the temperature it needs to be.
While making our audio unusable. Amazing.
It is a lot of power. I did plug it in outside of the studio so that we wouldn't have the situation where all the power just went out. I was also having a good idea for a plot for maybe a Commodore Hustle in the future where we discuss the surge protector and how it's actually just tuned to fire lasers at people who aren't surge, who might cause him harm. I think it could be funny.
Could be.
Okay, that is the fry. And I think I'm going to leave and turn you off. I'm going to move the cord back here. Such that I can safely push this back towards the wall.
Stop.
Okay.
It's as far back as it'll go.
That's, I think, safe. That's a safe distance. Okay, let's make room on my chair for Ian.
Make room for Ian.
Then make room for deliciousness.
Lift.
Lift. And, ooh,
3 bits.
yeah, don't leave that around. All right, who's ready for some crispy?
I don't know. I didn't know there would be a quiz.
I hope you're ready for some crispy. This works so well.
The rest of you can't see what's in that drawer, but it's a lot.
I'm gonna have I'm gonna start with a bit of lotus root here. That's one of my favorites.
Hot?
Mm-mm-mm. Not at all hot.
Yeah, I want that too. Thank you. Broccoli.
Mm.
Little baby broccoli.
Oh, just a little bit of crunch on the outside. Maybe one of these fresh pumpkin bits to really get in there.
You're supposed to eat the microphone. When we say eat the microphone, I don't mean that.
Don't literally eat the microphone. Mm-hmm. Sniper Wolf, that's the deal. Pumpkin can be crispy if you crisp the outside. And then it's the appropriate amount of crispy. I wasn't aware how loud I was getting when I got right up here. But I'm going to do it again. What you got there? Say it when you're done.
Lotus root.
Great.
Also, none of my supplies are in the thing. That's all Tinker Tailor.
Mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. I feel like I should have had just a bit of lemon there. Fry an SM58 to eat the microphone. That seems like a good idea. Actually,
We got these Guitar Hero controllers.
I was just thinking if I could find a potato big enough that I could lathe the shape of an SM58 out of it, and then battered and deep fried that, it would look like a microphone that had been deep fried, but would taste like a large and bad potato chip. Nope, potato fry.
I remember one time we went to Wellburns and bought a big potato, and the lady at the cash register was like, "Wow, I haven't seen a potato this big since I left Ireland."
I'd forgotten about Wellburns. All right, let's see how these peppers did, because the peppers have a chance to sog, but I don't believe that they are. Oh yeah, that's still crisp on the outside.
It's just a front. That pepper be fronting.
Mmm. Mmm. Yep, sweet and salty. Mmm. And vegetable too. We haven't been having a lot of vegetables, so. I mean, not discrete vegetables.
You mean ants aren't a vegetable? Huh.
Mm. I mean, not from what Sim Ants taught me. Do you think that's worth emulating? Doing a stream of?
It's fun.
Honestly, I'd suggest it as a talking sim game. You can be ants. Then you can eat ants.
Ants are your enemy.
In Sim Ants?
Yes.
I mean, yes, they are. Much like in real life. Okay, I gotta have some of that broccoli before it disappears. But you can have the remainder of the broccoli.
Oh yeah.
It's a 32-bit. Oh, sorry, I was thinking about emulating on the Macintosh.
Oh.
I just gotta load up infinitemax.com.
Yeah, I think there's web emulators
Mm-hmm.
for Sim Ants.
I think it's in there. Mm. Okay, I think my favorite this year so far has been the broccoli. But that might just be because it's doing the best with the salt right now.
Sim Tower's the one that's really hard to get running.
Oh yeah, but that's why you go with Ute Tower. For our Australian viewers, a Ute Tower is a reference to the creator of the game, Ute Saito. Not that you have a tower full of Utes, though that would be a cool game as well. Good guy, no, I don't believe we ever have had a chance to work the horror theater.
Mm-hmm. Like we went to shows at the Strat
Mm-hmm.
in Skona. Bar Skona.
I did also like the Citadel. It had a cool interior.
I like the Jubilee.
Buildings inside buildings.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, we had our my favorite event or place to actually play in was the Windspear Center. Computer design to be perfectly acoustic. Gonna rate the yams as low on the both the crispy and the value chain, to be honest. These yams, well, it's not that they're no crisp, because I did dip it fairly long, but it's that the potato itself is a little dry and gummy. It's unfortunate, but we tried it, and that's important. Makes me want a liquid to work with as well. Mm. Oh yeah, it's a dry tuber.
You gotta keep your tubers dry.
Benthic two tubers. All right, back to lotus root. This is my first time using lotus root not fresh too. Okay, we'll not do that. I'm used to
What are you trying to do?
give you a bit more microphone presence.
Oh,
That was the idea. But I've been I couldn't find any fresh lotus root, so I had to go with the
old lotus.
packaged pre-boiled from the local Japanese grocer. Though apparently I can freeze the remainder of it, but it will remain as textural as it already is.
Mm-hmm.
I did want to use it in my gyoza, but did not get a chance to. But now I have more, and we have less gyoza than I had at the end of the last Tinker Tailor night. So,
You have to make more.
yep. Mmm. You know what?
No.
Having the regular crispness piped directly into my ears as I eat it is actually really enhancing the experience. Is the lotus nut extra crispy? No, it's regular crispy. If I wanted extra, I'd have to deep fry it a second time with maybe some extra panko on it. But as this stands, the root itself is yielding but toothy, and the exterior is crispy.
And also toothy.
Mm-hmm. Gonna make that noise until it doesn't taste good anymore.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think I can do one more, and then I'm full.
Then you're out?
Yep.
Uh-oh. Well, we can take some home. I think honestly, that's where I'm at too right now. That's what I want.
A Lotus Elise.
I mean, yes, I do, but
Welcome, Raiders.
hey, welcome, Foxmar and friends.
You know, I don't think moving the microphone has worked for you.
No, nothing has happened. That's good. Mmm. There we go. The problem is that anything that gets saved for tomorrow is, in the next hours, everything will become regular soggy. But for now,
You could have a whole week of textures.
We will not be celebrating regular gritty day here on the Mighty Loading Ready Red Entertainment Network.
But we have the hat.
Look, the thing about Gritty is that he is always extra. There is no baseline. Urban Rest, what if you refry them? Well, that would involve me staying here in the office until the oil cools sufficiently that I can put it in my car and take it home, which I'm not going to do.
Not on my watch.
Tomorrow, I'll come in. The oil's pretty clean, but I'll still filter it and then use it again.
We should have an air fryer for the office.
What okay. I'd accept a convection oven.
Have you ever used an air fryer?
I've seen the procedure done dozens of times.
So you just hate them on site, just as a concept.
There are better ways to cook things. Dr. Hunter asks, is chili crisp regular or extra crispy?
Oh, wow.
I'd have to say that's regular crispy, to be honest.
I might say it's not even crispy.
Really?
Yeah, chili crisp.
Hmm.
Ain't no crisp there. It's a misnomer.
You've
Mostly liquid.
You've had some bad chili crisp, then, I think.
What makes it crispy?
The crispy garlic and chili inside it. That when you
That I want.
chomp down on it, it's crispy.
You chew your garlic crisp, your chili crisp.
You can. The good one. Mm. That's the thing about crisps, is that it does tend to build up in the body.
Got an accumulation of crisp
Then you can't
lodged in my stomach.
you can't eat any more crisp. Okay, I'll have one more piece here, just to even it out. We'll leave the broccoli for you, which means I'm gonna have this piece of pumpkin. Mm,
Does it smell crispy?
it does. It really does. And boy, am I glad we have air conditioning in this room. It's so subtle, but you can definitely hear it.
Well,
It's a delicate crisp, Corey.
so it's not regular.
Shit, you're right.
No,
Did I mess up?
you goozled yourself.
No, we'll say we'll say anything that's non extra is regular.
Wow, we used to stand for something here on regular crispy day.
You know what? It's the observed version. It feels a little weird. We're not on the correct day.
Right.
We're trying things out.
We're
in a-
making do with what we have because regular crispy things don't really
We're-
hit the shelves
we're-
until Tuesday.
We're frying tempura here inside of a very large collection of video game memorabilia that's outsized for what it is.
No, Optimus Prime's really that big.
He's actually 3 feet tall in person. It's kind of ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
He still turns into like a full size truck, but it's mostly air. Do we want to call it there?
Sure.
Then let's do so. Thank you so much, everyone, for once again joining us here for a regular Crispy Day on the Loading Ready Run Video Entertainment Network. We've been happy to have you here as we enjoy our Christmas, and I hope that you've had a crispy time yourself, and you hold that crispiness inside of you for the rest of the year. And don't forget to get yourself something crispy on Tuesday to celebrate the real day. But
Like steak that lives in your stomach for 7 years, the crispy stays for 1 year.
I think that's gum. If your steak is outlasting your gum in your stomach, then you've got some real problems. Yeah. Thanks again for watching. Check out loadingreadyrun.com for links to all the great shows. Patreon.com/loadingreadyrun, and of course, we will see you in a year's time. Goodbye.